Over the course of the Jurassic Park franchise, there have been several dinosaurs that have come and gone, with a select few making a distinct impact on the general audience. These dinosaurs are typically associated with antagonizing plot points or thrilling sequences featured in small parts of the movies, building up to epic climaxes or chases during the film's duration. The most noteworthy and well-known of these dinosaurs is the Tyrannosaurus Rex from both the original Jurassic Park as well as the fourth film in the series, Jurassic World. Now, this dinosaur has recently been given a name by several fans of Jurassic Park that was originally present in Michael Crichton's novel. The name Rexy is commonly spoken among the fandom of this property ever since the release of Jurassic World in 2015, and while this animal was previously just mentioned as the T-Rex or the Tyrannosaurus, the name Rexy seems to have resonated with people for some reason I can't personally identify with. Now, in the first Jurassic Park novel by Michael Crichton, the Tyrannosaurus is referred to by everyone in the book as just that, the Tyrannosaurus. Its name would often be shortened to the Rex or the Tyrannosaur, but everyone used the name of the dinosaur when referring to this particular animal. The only character to specifically call the animal Rexy is the park's game warden and animal supervisor Robert Muldoon. This character goes on an extended sequence with Donald Gennaro after the power of the park had failed and the Tyrannosaur had escaped its enclosure inside of Jurassic Park. Muldoon is portrayed in the novel identical to that of his film counterpart in every single way with the exception of his alcoholism and steel gray mustache. He and the lawyer depart in a gas jeep to go and recapture the Tyrannosaurus for Hammond to make sure his star attraction is properly contained and taken care of. Muldoon is drunk while searching for the Tyrannosaur in his jeep and repeatedly calls the dinosaur Rexy in a demeaning and mocking manner. It should be noted that although all of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are female, every park worker liked to refer to the Tyrannosaurus as a male, mainly due to the animal's massive size and reputation. Curiously, even though the name Rexy has become synonymous with the gender of the Tyrannosaur in the first and fourth movies, which it's often called as a reference to it being female and possessing a somewhat feminine name, Muldoon's usage of the name was derogatory and masculine, as noted when he's searching for the dinosaur with his tranquilizing canisters. Let's go see Rexy and give him a dose. I've wanted to put a needle in this big bastard for a while. While Muldoon doesn't necessarily hate the Tyrannosaurus, he was one of the only sensible humans to approach the animal as a real threat, while all of the other members of staff were concerned with keeping the creature alive for its bankability with future tourists, even after the Tyrannosaur had killed several other dinosaurs in the park after breaking out of its paddock. It should also be noted that in the original storyboards for the first Jurassic Park film, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is referred to as Roberta, which is a far more specific name than Rexy, and one actually given to it by the team producing the theatrical film, which would put the name Roberta just as relevant as the name Rexy. While I personally don't use the name to identify this particular animal, it is still a widely accepted way to differentiate this Tyrannosaurus with the other dinosaurs in the franchise. Muldoon's usage of the word wasn't necessarily intended to be a pet name like the titles Lex gives some of the baby dinosaurs in the book, and is used much more in a loose reference to the fact that the animal was indeed a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nevertheless, his calling the dinosaur Rexy has been appreciated by many people who love the series and is the first name most people think of when referring to this specific animal. Hopefully this cleared some things up for any of you who didn't read the first novel or were curious as to why now all of a sudden this dinosaur has been given a nickname, which is used quite frequently. Now again, I personally don't use this term when describing the T-Rex, as I've always just called it by its scientific name, but I do understand why some fans of the franchise might. Its origins are quite comical and thrilling for anyone that's finished Crichton's first book, as this animal and Muldoon have quite an entertaining chase in the novel, full of whiskey, dead hadrosaurs, a rocket launcher, and a seriously worried Donald Gennaro, who's come along for the adventure with Muldoon and taking down the T-Rex. But that's a story for a whole other video. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video and hope you enjoyed today's content. If you feel like I deserved it, I hope you leave me a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next video, and as always guys, take it easy.